Do you think, as we're talking tonight about Pieta and Pieta House and the lives that this charity saves and gets people talking, do you think, I'll ask you, Sandie, that your mum might have found a different course if she had got the help at the right time?
Yeah, I do. My mum tried to get help down the line and it didn't really work out. But I think it's so important to just try. And if it doesn't work the first time, it might work the second time or the third time. I think if she had gotten a diagnosis and she had been put on the right medication, and if she had been able to work with someone to get to the bottom of her problems, not to the bottom, I don't think there's ever going to be a bottom,
yes.
but I think just to start and manage it and work it out, I think she'd still be here today.
I wonder, I mean, I think you're dead right. And Sandie, when you think about it, the importance of communication, of talking, therapy, of you know, just initiating a conversation.
The one thing that Sandie and I want to say to people listening tonight is to please talk to people.
Yes.
Barbara never spoke to us about this. We knew it was going on.
Really?
And we talked to each other about it. And Sandie and I had begun talking about some sort of intervention, that how we could, in a roundabout way. You know, we knew we couldn't sit and talk to her.
But
because she'd go crazy.
Silence in this country is a virus.
Absolutely, and especially on this subject.
Yes.
Why are people not talking about suicide? You know, we've talked about this, haven't we, Sandie, a lot?
I think it's a massive issue. It's gotten a little bit better. I think it's going to progress and hopefully someday it will be manageable. But I think there's a massive stigma for people over a certain age.
But that's why you're here, isn't it? I mean, to talk from two different generations, talking about Pieta, the work they do, to say to people, well, what is your message to people at home tonight? Either of you, I don't mind at all.
I think there's going to be someone there that you'll be able to speak to and that are willing to help you. It doesn't matter your age, your gender, where you are, what you're going through. Just try, and it'll make such a difference to you and your family, and hopefully...
Because the aftermath of what's left behind when somebody takes their own life, if they only knew, what they do, I mean...
If they knew the upset, if they knew the love, if they knew the love that they could have tapped into...
But that's the thing people have said to us, that sometimes supposedly people think we'd be better off without Barbara, that she would have thought that. But my God.
It's a strange thing to suggest, I suppose, but people say peculiar things in times of grief.
And I mean, like Sandie said, our lives is forever changed and not for the better.